Right back to under 500 we go as the Marlins lose 6-2 to the Arizona Diamondbacks. And what did I say a few days ago after the National Series? We tend to not do well against the Diamondbacks, no matter if it's at home or if it's on the road. And I have a feeling that tomorrow we're going to have a sweep. Because the way how we played, the way how the pitching staff pitched, it wasn't good. It was not good. The Marlins hitting just can't seem to help the pitchers at all. And let's put it this way. Marlins hitting deep baseballs, right? Hitting big hits stays in the yard. Exception of one. Diamondbacks, out of the park. Out of the park. Okay? I will say this. 4 out of 6 points were home runs by the Diamondbacks. Okay? Meyer gave up 1 or 2 home runs. Second inning, it's Naylor again hitting that deep shot to center. Derek Hill almost caught that baseball, but that one just barely shifted towards Derek Hill's left, and that left the ballpark. And, you know, they tried. I'll say this, though. But Arizona got real angry when we do get our scoring. X got hit by a pitch on his foot. Didn't capitalize. He was able to play through. But I think Jesus Sanchez being a DH probably works. It works. Ball in the fourth. Welcome back. And happy birthday. Happy birthday, Matt Mervis. He hits one to right center, and he ties the game with a home run. Home run shot, 396 feet. It's tied 1-1. But then top of the fifth, problems. Marino singled to right. Thomas walked. Meyer was not pitching well at the fifth inning. Command was lost. Tawa struck out swinging fine. That was a pretty good pitch. But then Corbin Carroll, of course, he singles to center, just cannot get to that ground ball. However, though, throw to third would allow Thomas to be thrown out at third, so that's a nice play there. But Carroll goes to second, but Marino scores. So it's 2-1 Arizona, and then Perdomo ground out at second. Edwards, bombed the fifth, couple of strikeouts from looking and punching. Actually, no, both of them were punch-outs. I will say this, though. I'm not the one to blame against the umpires, right? Because, again, it is such a difficult job. But some strikes were horrible, horrible calls. There was a strike call against the Marlins that were well below the knees, and they still called a strike. Oh, and when Meyer is pitching, and I swear to you, it pissed me off, frustrating to no end. I think it was at the top of the fifth. Top of the fifth, right, with Thomas. That ball was clearly in the strike zone, and he still called it a ball. But the Marlins, and this was proven, I swear to you, I'm not making this up. When the baseball pitch was in the zone against the Marlins, then all of a sudden the umpires were freaking geniuses, and they call everything right. But if the Marlins were pitching, they called most of the things wrong. It was in the strike zone. They didn't call it. It was ball 4 instead. But if the Marlins were in that bat, that would certainly be a strike, and it was proven to be a strike. And also, too, the pitch below the zone was still a strike. Well, I mean, are you against the Marlins or something like that? How the hell are you good for the Diamondbacks, but you're not the same level as the Marlins were batting? I mean, for fuck's sake, put Malachi Moore back behind the plate. He was good. Anyway, X singled to center, Sanchez singled to left, and Stowers grounded to first. You just can't freaking capitalize at anything. The execution is still poor. Despite Jonah Bride being traded to the Twins for cash considerations. Top of the sixth, Smith hits a home run to center. That ball was crushed. Like I said, if the Marlins hit baseballs that far, it would stay in the park, exception of Matt Mervis. Happy birthday. But if the Diamondbacks were to do it, no problem. Ed Smith hits a home run center. It's now 3-1 Arizona. Bottom of the sixth, we'll skip ahead. Actually, we could just say he walked in. That's pretty much it. Pitching change. Hicks struck out swinging. Tyler Phillips then comes in to pitch, and then guess what? He gives up a home run. It's Tawa with the left center home run. It's now 4-1 Arizona, just like that. And then the top of the eighth, that's pretty much it. Perdomo flied out center. Smith ground out to first. Okay, that's pretty good, right? Naylor then works a walk. And then what do you think happened after the at-bat? If you guess a home run, yes. It's a 2-run home run from Gurriel Jr., and it's a home run to left, and that was a no-brainer. No doubt about it. It's a 6-1 Arizona. I mean, that's crazy. Dave Myers comes in to pinch hit for Stowers, and he grounded to third. Wagman then hits for Matt Mervis. Why though? Why? I guess because the first baseman and Eric Wagman has been hot lately. So I guess. But it worked out because Wagman did hit the single to left. And Ana Lopez hits a really sharp double to right, which will allow Wagman to score from first to home, which is pretty nice. Sanoja hits for Conine, and he struck out swinging. And Liam Hicks, that was a deep hit and still remain in the park. Just case proven. I'm just saying. And then the ninth inning, we could just skip on ahead and say, yeah, Arizona was able to bunt single to the pitcher, but then the flyout, and then the 1-2-3 in the bottom of the ninth. That's pretty much it. The final score of this game is 6-2 Arizona. They won the series. They're looking for a sweep tomorrow, and they could very well do so tomorrow. And ladies and gentlemen, I would not be surprised. That's why I was asking early in the week. I'm asking for just one win, because me being a realist as I can be, we were not going to win this series. And I think I knew that coming into this series. That's why I'm asking for just one. It's embarrassing enough that Arizona Diamondbacks own us for plenty of years. And it's also embarrassing enough that some of the years, like 22, I forgot if it was 23. I don't think it was 23. I can't remember no more. I think it was. And then 24, I mean, that season was so forgettable. I can't even remember that as well. I think they won a game or two, but I mean, in recent years, they'd sweep us at home. Anyway, in terms of pitching, Arizona's pitching staff, one strikeout. Actually, was it a strikeout? No, it's one home run. What the hell am I looking at? 10 strikeouts. Fad, if I said it, Pad, I don't care no more. 6 strikeouts for him. Relief pitching has 4 strikeouts. That makes it 10. Marlins, Meyer was pretty good despite giving up 2 home runs. He has 8 strikeouts and one strikeout from Tyler Phillips. That's 9 from the pitching staff. And tomorrow we finish the series. Only one game tomorrow, and it's if you're able to watch it, the game starts at 12:10 p.m. Very early game. So that means 9 a.m. Arizona time in the desert. At least I think it's 9 a.m. I'm pretty sure it's 9 a.m. You have a 9 a.m. start at Arizona. You have a 12:10 start in Miami. Very early game. And you know what, though? Between you and me, I love the early starts. Between you and me. So, yeah, get it done quick. Hopefully they win, and we can talk about something exciting. But if they lose, then you can enjoy the rest of the day without pondering for the Marlins potentially getting swept tomorrow in the afternoon. And then games continue. Our next off day is next Thursday. That's after the Red Series, and then they go to the West Coast. And if they continue to play the way how they did against the Diamondbacks, and it's going to be a miserable West Coast trip. Miserable. I hope it doesn't come to it, but we'll see what happens. Every game is different. Tomorrow, we hope to get a game, get a win, avoid a sweep, and get the Phillies next in Philadelphia. Oh, boy. All right, man. That's going to do it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Apparently, it's exciting. Good night.